NXT Takeover 31 takes place this Sunday on the WWE Network. 5 matches. Total so far. Who knows? Maybe more could be added. But so far there's only 5 matches. And a mysterious superstar coming back to NXT. The 5 matches are Kushida versus Velveteen Dream. The Cruiserweight title match between Santos Escobar versus Swerve Scott. The North American Championship between champion Damien Priest and Johnny Gargano. The NXT Women's Championship between LeRae and Candice LeRae, Mrs. Gargano. In the main event, Undisputed Era member Kyle O'Reilly versus Finn Balor, the NXT Championship champion. Finn Balor. This is Aaron Entertainment, and this is my preview and predictions for NXT Takeover 31. The first match we got is Kushida versus Velveteen Dream. And if you noticed, Kushida has been in NXT for about 18 months and has never had a takeover match. Yeah, surprisingly, he has never had a takeover match. There's injuries have been in play, but he hasn't been injured that much. So yeah, first takeover match ever in NXT for Kushida, and his feud is going to be with Velveteen Dream, who a couple months ago returned from from his issues that WWE is kind of sweeping under the rug. We don't know what's happening with that. It doesn't look good for him. It's kind of creepy what he is. But WWE is kind of sweeping under the rug, it looks like. I don't know. They give us no explanation of what's going on with Velveteen Dream's personal problems, his with underage DMing underage teens. Oh yeah. But Velveteen Dream, when he came back, he turned heel, right? And Kushida. Velveteen Dream was involved in that ladder match for North American title at NXT Takeover 30. Obviously didn't win. Kushida was involved in that gauntlet match to be named #1 contender for Finn Balor's NXT Championship. Velveteen Dream cost him that match because at one point Kushida attacked Velveteen Dream's badly in this past NXT. Kushida, she was talking and Velveteen Dream appeared on the Jumbotron. The thing with Velveteen Dream too is he hasn't really won the big time NXT matches at takeovers. His world title, his NXT Championship matches, he's failed multiple times. Let's see, Tommaso Ciampa. That was NXT Takeover. I think it's the first War Games. Maybe 2018, 2017. One of those years. He's lost to Cole a couple times. He hasn't really won. I know he beat Ethan Carter III. He has beaten. He's lost Ricochet, but he hasn't really won the big ones at takeovers either. And I know a lot of people, this is Kushida's first match. A lot of people are picking Kushida, but I'm picking Velveteen Dream here because honestly, I know a lot of people like Kushida, but I think Velveteen Dream despite what you think of him, and I agree with you people, he's scum. He shouldn't be in WWE, but they're keeping him. I mean, kind of honest here. He has a brighter future on the main roster than Kushida ever will. I just don't see the appeal of Kushida, and I see more of a success for Velveteen Dream on the main roster than Kushida. So I'm going with Velveteen Dream here with the win. Tell me down below who you think's gonna win this match. The first match we got is Kushida versus Velveteen Dream. And if you noticed, Kushida has been in NXT for about 18 months has never had a takeover match. Yeah, surprisingly, he has never had a takeover match. There's injuries have been playing, but he hasn't been injured that much. So yeah, first takeover match ever in NXT for Kushida, and his feud is going to be with Velveteen Dream, who a couple months ago returned from from his issues that WWE is kind of sweeping under the rug. We don't know what's happening with that. It doesn't look good for him. It's kind of creepy what he is. But WWE is kind of sweeping under the rug. It looks like, I don't know. They give us no explanation what's going on with the Velveteen Dream's personal problems. His with underage DMing underage teens. Oh yeah. But Velveteen Dream, when he came back, he turned heel, right? Kushida. Velveteen Dream was involved in that ladder match for North American title at NXT Takeover 30. Obviously didn't win. Kushida was involved in that gauntlet match to be named #1 contender for Finn Balor's NXT Championship. Velveteen Dream cost him that match because at one point Kushida attacked Velveteen Dream's badly in this past NXT. Kushida, she was talking, and Velveteen Dream appeared on the Jumbotron. The thing with Velveteen Dream too is he hasn't really won the big time NXT matches at takeovers. His world title, his NXT Championship matches, he's failed multiple times. Let's see, Tommaso Ciampa. That was NXT Takeover. I think it's the first War Games. Maybe 2018, 2017. One of those years. He's lost to Cole a couple times. He hasn't really won. I know he beat Ethan Carter III. He has beaten. He's lost to Ricochet, but he hasn't really won the big ones at takeovers either. And I know a lot of people, this is Kushida's first match. A lot of people are picking Kushida, but I'm picking Velveteen Dream here because honestly, I know a lot of people like Kushida, but I think Velveteen Dream despite what you think of him, and I agree with you people, he's scum. He shouldn't be in WWE, but they're keeping him. I'm being kind of honest here. He has a brighter future on the main roster than Kushida ever will. I just don't see the appeal of Kushida, and I see more of a success for Velveteen Dream on the main roster than Kushida. So I'm going with Velveteen Dream here with the win. Tell me down below who you think is going to win this match. Now we got the North American Championship, led by champion Damien Priest taking on the #1 contender Johnny Gargano. I really love Johnny Gargano's heel run with his wife Candice LeRae. I know some people prefer Candice LeRae to go on their own way, but I like his as a power couple in NXT. I like this. Damien Priest won the ladder match. The multiple man ladder match at NXT Takeover 30 back in August. Okay. I can see Damien Priest retaining here. I can see people picking Damien Priest retaining here because it's too soon. Too soon to have him lose the title. Well, remember, Keith Lee, he lost the title to Karrion Kross after having the title for about 2 months. But that's because Keith Lee was getting the call up to main roster next Monday Night Raw. So I can see this being a short run for Damien Priest because I think what's going to happen in NXT Takeover is that the Gargano family is going to dominate. And with that, I'm picking Johnny Gargano to win and become the new North American Championship because this is going to tie into my next pick with the next match that involves his wife, Candice LeRae. And I already got the title named out for my review on Sunday for my YouTube review of the NXT Takeover 31. I already got a perfect title named out if my predictions are come to fruition. So with that, I'm picking Johnny Gargano to become North American Champion, the new North American Champion. Tying into the next match with his wife. So comment below who you think is going to win, Damien Priest or Johnny Gargano. So, okay, as I said before, right, I picked Johnny Gargano to become North American Champion in my last, for my prediction between the North American Championship match, which will tie into this match, which features his wife, Candice LeRae, #1 contender for an NXT Women's Championship match against Io Shirai, who won the title at NXT Takeover in your house in a triple threat match with Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair. Remember that? Great match. And she successfully defended against Sasha Banks at those 2 Great American Bash days. Remember, in July. Asuka got involved, of course. And then she successfully defended against Dakota Kai at NXT 30. She had a great match with Shotzi Blackheart on I think it was a title match. I forget. But one of the best women matches of the year with Shotzi Blackheart on a couple weeks ago on an NXT, just regular show on USA channel match. People loved it. I love Shotzi Blackheart, but she's a star right now, and she would get over in the main roster easily with the crowd in NXT. She'd get massively over. I think she has the potential to be the #1 woman in NXT because of her charisma, her attitude, just the way she is, and what caps it off is she can actually wrestle. Complete package. So yeah, she's a daredevil, and she does risky moves, but that's who she is. But back to this match, as it ties into Johnny Gargano and then Damien Priest, I'm going with Candice LeRae here. Remember, these two had a match at NXT Takeover in Toronto that was better than the title match between Mia Yim and Shayna Baszler. Ask anybody which match was better in NXT Takeover Toronto. Two. In 2019, it was NXT Takeover Toronto 2 because the first one was back in 2016 when her husband and Tommaso Ciampa were became tag team champions by defeating the Revival, aka FTR now. So that's the first takeover, and the second takeover is the better match of the night between Candice LeRae and Io Shirai over Shayna Baszler and Mia Yim, which was for the women's title in NXT Takeover Toronto 2. But here, so this is kind of a rematch of that, but this time Io Shirai is the face and Candice LeRae is the heel, and I'm going Candice LeRae here to win because as I said before, I think it's the Gargano family takes over NXT Takeover 31. I would not be surprised if this match is the main event. So yeah, so the tie-in, Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae are going to win their matches and become a Gargano family takeover. That's what I think is going to happen on this NXT Takeover. A new reign is going to upon starting in October. Maybe December, maybe not. Maybe in December to start taking over, but I think it's going to happen this October a little bit early. But yeah, tell me down below who you think is going to win, Candice LeRae or Io Shirai. Alright, now we got the NXT Championship match, which I don't know if it's going to be the main event, because I said before I can see the Candice LeRae versus Io Shirai main event, because of my predictions of what those two matches with the Gargano family that's going to be involved. But now this is the NXT title match between Finn Balor and Kyle O'Reilly. So Kyle O'Reilly won the gauntlet match, right? Became #1 contender. Had to stare down with Finn Balor at NXT this week with Shawn Michaels. They talk, blah blah blah. So the speculation is here, something to do with Undisputed Era. I'll give my prediction a little bit in time. Undisputed Era, that they're going to split some way. The rumor is Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole are going to become faces, and Bobby Fish and Roderick Strong are going to stay heels. So I'm going to go with something. So my prediction is going to be based on something off of that. I can see this starting the turmoil. Even though they had turmoil in the past, this is going to be the turmoil that's really going to split the group up apart. Because you're starting to see fractions of it. not with each other, but you're starting to see like Kyle O'Reilly show babyface mannerisms. They're trying to break up a fight backstage and stuff like that. Adam Cole over the couple of weeks has started to be like a babyface, especially Austin Theory. Austin Theory is a heel, and Adam Cole was a babyface in that match. And you could see the way he's talking in the mic, he was like a babyface. And we don't know what Bobby Fish and Roderick Strong is, but my prediction is here, like, Finn Balor's going to retain. Let's get that out of the way. Kyle O'Reilly's not going to be champion, but this will be a fantastic match. They're two fantastic competitors. This could be, the storyline between these two hasn't been built up. It could still be a fantastic match. You could still tell the story in the match. But I think somehow, Undisputed Era is going to cost Kyle O'Reilly the title. And I think it's going to be accidental. Because I don't think the split's going to happen here. I think it's going to be down the line as a couple of weeks. And I think at NXT Takeover, the rumor is next December, we're going to see Bobby Fish and Roderick Strong take on Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole in a tag team match. Because I think it's going to start the turmoil here. And this is going to be officially, as the weeks go by, they split. Because Adam Cole will be on Kyle O'Reilly's side, Bobby Fish will be on Roderick Strong's side. Maybe Roderick Strong and Bobby Fish like, no, only Adam Cole, our leader, should be NXT champion. And Adam Cole is actually like taking a backseat and trying to say that Kyle will be a perfect NXT champion as the weeks gone by. And then, but those two don't want it. And Adam Cole's like, yeah, I'm the leader. You do as I say. And if I think he's gonna be a great NXT champion, and he would be an NXT champion. And they disagree, and something happens between those couple of weeks. And the split, and there's a split. Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly team up against Bobby Fish and Roderick Strong. Maybe at the next takeover, or maybe takeover after the next takeover, whenever that is. Because the rumored takeover after this takeover is in December, and I don't know when the takeover after December is going to be. Maybe February, March. I don't know. But yeah, Finn Balor wins. It's pretty obvious, but it's going to not be a clean finish. Somehow, Undisputed costs us Kyle O'Reilly, and maybe this time on purpose and not accidental. And to finish this off, who do you think is returning to NXT? Some people say it's Bo Dallas, some people say it's Ember Moon. Me, I don't know, I'm just happy that somebody's returning. And if it's Ember Moon, good. Bo Dallas, good. But I prefer it to be Ember Moon. She's healed up completely. I remember she said she didn't think she'd come back to wrestling, but you never say never, right, in wrestling. So these are our predictions for NXT Takeover 31. Like, comment, subscribe below, and tell me who you think is going to win their matches, and you can comment below how you think it's going to win, how you think matches are going to go down. Thank you.